Alright, well, we got the full spoiler for Legendary Duelist Sisters of the Rose. And the first thing I wanted to say going into this set is, there's no Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh, okay, so no Ultra Feather Duster, Ultra Art. Oh, Feather Storm, that's not Feather Duster. Oh, okay. Egg, no, none down here. Alright, Harpy Lady Sisters, Harpy Queen. Oh, no, Hunting Ground. No, well, it doesn't appear to be any Feather Duster in here. Ha! There's no fucking Feather Duster reprint in this set, which means we once again don't have to deal with some crazy bullshit coming out of left field, which means no Feather Duster reprint. I don't have to deal with it in the core set, which means card's not coming back. Now, that's my 2 cents here. Now, let's kind of dig into the Ultras. We'll kind of talk about if I think that the set is going to be worth it. I can be a little bit more harsh with this. This is a standard duels pack, so you've got 9 Ultras, 8 Supers, 10 Rares. And unfortunately, what was it? The last duels pack, Ancient Gear Fusion, was crazy. So, let's look at these Ultras, shall we? So, the new Junk Barrage Ultra Rare, I didn't think that this card was actually very good at all on release. I have different opinions on it for the most part, but I didn't think that this was good as an Ultra. Now, Special Schedule is actually pretty crazy. I actually think that the support that they gave to trains in this set was fucking phenomenal. But Special Schedule, getting access to get the special summons that you really wanted from this archetype, actually pretty fucking cool. Now, on the flip side of the equation, you've got the Gustav Max counterpart. I'm going to be honest with you guys, when I first read this card, I was like, oh my god, this card is so great. It's 4,000, you can overlay it on top of anything, and it only just gets bigger from there. I believe it can attack monsters equal to the number of materials that it actually had going for it. Yeah, the train support is fucking phenomenal in this. Now, not to be so hard on the new Black Rose stuff in general, but at this point in time, with what we've done to Black Rose in general, you know, you can't do much more to really make it better. And I do want to show legit love to this archetype, but they put too many restrictions on the stuff. I really wish we could have done more, but they weren't having. Now, you've got things like Frozen Rose here in the center, which you can select one face-up or you can send one face-up monster you control the graveyard and apply the following effect, depending on the type. So it's a plant during the end phase, you get to draw 2 cards and then discard 1. If it's a non-plant, you can add 1 level 4 lower plant monster from your deck to your hand. So initially when I read this, I was like, oh, can I do both effects in the same turn? No, they limited it. They weren't going to let you get too abusive with these effects, which I guess. Now, the Harpy card here, this card's name becomes Harpy Lady while on the field or in the graveyard. If this card is normal special, you can add a spell and trap card that specifically lists Harpy Lady Sisters in the text from your deck to your hand. If you control level 5 or higher Harpy monster at activation, you can add up to 2 cards with the same name, or names from your deck to your hand. So, who doesn't love getting free actual advantage? I really do fucking love the Harpy Lady archetype, mainly for the art, but that's a whole nother mystery. Now, there are other great cards. The Split Mirrors of Seduction is an ultra rare, is fucking beautiful. So when your Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters is destroyed by battle, you can special summon 1 Harpy monster with a different original name from your deck. This card's owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, or your Harpy effect, target 1 Harpy monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Literally, probably the best arted card in the set, and I'm looking fucking forward to getting these. I'm expecting these to probably be the most expensive, besides the train support. I mean, let's be real, train support's always good. The Harpy Feathers Roosting target 3 Harpy Lady or Sisters in your graveyard, return them to your deck, and then draw a card. And then if you control a level 5 or higher activation, you get to draw 2 instead. And you got special summon for the rest of this turn, except for wind monsters. Of course, you can only activate one of those per turn. They don't want you getting a little bit too crazy. Also, why is this not a continuous spell card? Why can't I, actually do what I want to do with this and abuse it fully? So, also the Ultra down here. Harpy stuff is my inner casual being like, yes, the train support is inner me going, oh, this is pretty good. Now, they made the Lunalight a super. This actually doesn't bother me, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, like, for 95% of Lunalight's lifespan, like, they wanted to make this stuff relatively cheaper, and I'm a big avid fan of giving more budget stuff to people, so that's very good. Now, we also got this guy. He also revives from the graveyard. He's actually really cute. The other one I want to talk about here was the Harpy Oracle, which is a super rare. So this card name becomes Harpy Lady while in the field or in the graveyard. You can only use the following effects of her once per turn. So you get, if you control level 5 or higher, you can special summon her from the hand. And then if this card is normal or special, you can add one spell and trap card that specifically lists Harpy Lady Sisters in the text from your graveyard to your hand. Hypothetically, Harpy Lady should have a very good Sky Striker matchup, because they can just blow up all the back row. You would think, right? Like, you should see no real problems with where I'm going with this. But for the most part, like, you're a little bit on thin ice there. But yeah, outside of that, Harpy's looking good. Now for the Cyber Angel stuff, it looks like it's going to be all available in a lower rarity, which I'm actually fine with. It's actually going to be slightly better than we had anticipated here, and I will give that. Overall though, okay, so Ultra's going to be expensive. Supers, a bunch of Lunalight stuff, which we expected. Now let's kind of dig on into these rares here. So we got the Ultras, we got the Supers. What are we looking at for rares? Well, next, the new egg, which isn't terrible. Angel support. Why did they? I guess was all of the Cyber Angel up to this point just lower rarity. Same thing with like Lunalight stuff as well. Like, okay, the new Black Rose cards. I don't want to be too harsh on these because I've done that in the past. I don't think they're good by any stretch of the imagination, but for fun they'll be fine. Also, I don't think the Harpy Trap card was good. Commons, though, trains, hey, you guys wanted to build trains in a out-of-the-box, good-to-go format. You are good to go on this. They got you. Lunalights, very cheap out of the box. You buy a box, you support them. You know, Black Rose Garden, all this stuff, got the Essential reprint. Ben 10's Ritual Sanctuary, also available for out of the box. Harpy Lady stuff, I'm indifferent about. Fixed art, why? I'm indifferent about some of this stuff. Now, my honest opinion, as I said, should you buy a box of this? If you are looking at building one of these decks, say it be Harpies or something like that, then support your locals. We've seen in the past with sets like this that cards are going to go crazy. There will be that one random ass $30 card in this set that either ends up being short printed or something else. And I want to point the finger and say it's going to be one of the two of these, because they know where their competitive player base is going with trains. Inherently though, Duelist pack sets, you get what? Anywhere from 4 to 6 Ultras a box if you're lucky, and then you get probably 6 Supers. So singles are almost always a better chance at going with something. But if you want the feel of helping your locals, you want the good help out your locals and things like that, sure, pick up a box. I think mostly these shouldn't even touch more than $50 for boxes. And obviously, like, I want these, all of them. I love Harpies. You can probably expect some sort of Harpy deck profile on this channel. But yeah, expect one of these to be some sort of insane value. I don't expect these 3 to at least touch over $5. I could be wrong. Something crazy could happen. This will probably be 20. This will probably be fucking 20 for no reason. the Harpy cards in general will probably be anywhere from $5 to $10. This one could also be crazy because, you know, more train support, but call it what it is. Outside of that, the Super should probably touch maybe $2 to $3. If it's anything like Amazon support, get your ass in there, get it early, and don't wait a couple of months, because then, you know, crazy things will happen, actually. It's kind of sad. So, yeah. I honestly think if you want to support your locals, go for it. Outside of that, singles might be the best alternative outside of that. But yeah, set's very interesting. So guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.